welcome. So, in case you don't know me, my name's Lou, and I am the CEO and founder of the Cosmic Surgery. So, if you already received your soul origin reading from us, then this video really is to go through the figures. So, I'm going to share my screen. You should see the screen there where I've done an example of a soul origin reading. I want to just talk through the different figures. So, usually, in the majority of cases, your soul would have been created in a color existence. And that color is really important to note because that color will show up in your reality quite a lot. It might be the color of your higher self. It might be the color that you see in your meditations. It might be the color that you bring into your body when you're rapid energy clearing, for example. There's lots and lots of different reasons how that color can play a big part of your 3D reality, okay? Really important. And then what I do is I tune in and I will ask my team to tell me just one of the realms that you've been to. And usually what I find is they will channel a vision, a message, or something that's really important as a message for you to hear in this life. So what we find is that if someone has come through a message about them being, for example, like this one in the fairy realm, it's usually because this energy is very much in their 3D body. Okay, so I like to channel these messages that are particular and bespoke to you. None of this is copy and paste type stuff. This is all for you individually. And then I'll talk about the different races that you've been. So you have had millions upon trillions upon quintillions of lives. Okay, it's difficult to always put a number on how many lives you've had because as you grow through this spiritual journey, these numbers will increase as well. Okay, that's the whole point. And so I'll give you details about how many galaxies you've lived in, how many lives you've had. Dimensionality is a important one to talk about. So there's a lot of ego in the spiritual world that comes with dimensionality, and there's a lot of incorrect information. So I've seen information online which says that there's only 13 dimensions, but in truth, I've never ever found a number in this lifetime as a human where there's a cutoff point. So dimensions to me can be infinite, and dimensions isn't about, oh, I'm further ahead than that person because my dimensionality is higher. Dimensionality is really just like a layer, yeah. And the more dimensionality you have, the higher figure usually means that you can connect to more guides because your awareness is a lot more open. Okay, in theory anyway, not always, but in theory. The other one is active DNA strands. So if you were to look online for DNA strand information, you might find that the maximum DNA strands you can have is 48. But if you think about how many active or DNA strands you have in your body, the number, if you stretch them out, they would go around the world something like millions of times. Okay, so you really have to question whether any of the information out there is correct. I've questioned it big time, and I don't generally consume information on DNA or any of this stuff. All of my information comes directly from source. And so your DNA, active DNA strands will increase as you go through this spiritual journey again. You know, really, really important to know that as we are moving through this inner work that we are doing, these numbers start to expand, which is beautiful. And then I will usually tell you what blocks are coming up for clearing. So I want to just go into these a little bit more. So access points is really the key one. This is something that I've spent a lot of time on studying in real life examples with real humans and actually healing them through this process. And it's a process that we teach our clients to do as well, either to heal themselves or to heal others. And so access points. So your aura is the light that goes around the edge of your body, okay? And it's something that should keep you protected energetically. And yet, if you have access points in your aura, which are caused by trauma wounds in this lifetime, on other timelines, then you will have almost like a hole in your aura. And what happens is your energy will be able to come through that. So if you're the kind of person that feels tired, drained, exhausted, emotionally worn out, if you get triggered a lot, for example, then it could be that you've got access points in your aura, okay? almost all, apart from one person I've ever met, has had access points in their aura. And my team have told me that 98% of humans have them. So if you've got them, it's not uncommon, but it's really, really important that you seek to clear and heal them. Now, you can do that work yourself. You know, if you are connected and have a deep relationship with your spirit team and your guides, then you could do this work yourself. You know, you set the intention to clear and seal them, and they will help you with that process. But if you don't have that relationship, then we offer that service here at the Cosmic Surgery. Either we can give you the tools to do that yourself, if you're like, no, I want to do it myself, I want to learn how to do it myself, or we can do the work for you. So it's absolutely up to you what you want to do there. And negative thought forms is the next one. So negative thought forms are something that humans refer to as limiting beliefs, but we like to think they go a little bit deeper than that, because a limiting belief is something that's implanted in your mind, whereas a negative thought form can be something that creates a pattern that can be stored in your body energetically, anywhere in your body, whereas a limiting belief, oftentimes people refer to it being in your mind, but in theory, and in truth, it can be stored in your body as well energetically. So we like to remove those energetically. And usually I will give you a number of how many negative thought forms are coming up for clearing. And so usually in that reading, I will tell you like the kinds of negative thought forms are coming up as well. So you know exactly what areas you need to work on. Okay, and then again, that's something that we can clear and heal and see and remove, dissolve from your body if you want us to. We offer that as a service. Okay, the next one is etheric implants. So these are something that's been implanted into your body, and they're not actually physical implants, they're just energy, and they will stop and block the flow of energy in your body. So if you're feeling like something is blocking you, but you've done a lot of the healing and the inner work yourself, then it could be that you've got etheric implants. The most common places that we see them are behind your ears, or in your ears, or behind your eyes. And the thing about these is that if you have them, usually you will find it difficult to hear your guides and connect with them and actually see them either in your mind's eye or physically. Okay, it will just block your energy and keep you contained, so you cannot connect properly. So if you have issues connecting with your guides and everyone else seems like they're connecting fine, those are usually the things that are stopping you. Okay. Seals. Okay, so seals are something, there's loads and loads of different types of seals. And those are things that are either put into your body by yourself, or by nefarious beings. So it really depends. Like, they're put into your body when you come into this human vessel. Okay. And again, they are meant to block you from receiving, they're meant to block your energetic flow. There will be times when you've instructed for these things to be included into your body because you've had wanted to, say, turn off your gifts, you've turned off a certain talent of yours because you don't want it in the next lifetime. Okay, but actually, you're the kind of person in this lifetime that wants to expand, wants to grow, wants to connect, wants to receive messages. Then seals will often obstruct you as well. Okay. Right, so soul fragment loss is the next one. So ideally, you know, you would think that you need to get down to 0 with soul fragment loss, but it's not always the case, because soul fragments are a way of reconnecting with other people in this lifetime. So we don't always do the work to retrieve soul fragments on behalf of other people. What we do is we provide a meditation, a guided activation, where they can do the work themselves. And we do that because if you need to connect with a person in this lifetime that's important on your mission, for example, for your job, for your business, for humanity, for maybe like as an intimate partner or friendship that's important to you, then it could have been that you gave that person a fragment of your soul in order that you could meet them again. And that's really beautiful when you think of it, isn't it? You give someone a part of you so that you can meet up with them again. And I love that. So we don't generally do the work to retrieve all your soul fragments, because obviously we want you to have those opportunities to connect with the people that you're meant to. And they just want me to say that if connecting with people that you're meant to doesn't always mean that it's going to be sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes you have lessons to learn, and sometimes those lessons are a bit stingy. Okay, so they just wanted to caveat there because we don't want to get blamed for bringing you to a lesson and you're going, well, I wish it would have all been rosy and that type of stuff, but it's not how it works here on earth. So those are the kind of things that we do in the reading. The next stage, really, if you're interested in going deeper on this, is we offer a cosmic activation session. This is mainly aimed at business owners, people who have spiritual businesses, people who are looking to share their message and what they do with humanity to make the world a better place. Okay. And so if you're interested in that, if you're interested in going deeper on these numbers, if you're interested in healing some of this stuff, and we will dissolve all these things for you in a contained session. Okay. I just want to say that usually, say for example, you had 68 access points, which is what this particular person has, and that would usually take in traditional healing and therapy. That would usually take around about 68 separate sessions. So that would take, almost over a year's worth of work if you did one session a week. And then obviously you'd have to have a little bit of integration time and rest time and downtime in between. But what we do is we clear and seal everything and dissolve all these energetic blocks in one 30-minute session. So it really, really is an effective session. So we spend half of the time doing the clearing. And then the next half is we channel messages for you, and we come through with action steps. So what I find with a lot of human beings here is they're a little bit unsure on what their next step to take is. We give you those next action steps to take in your 3D to actually integrate this work and start moving and start bringing in your mission and start doing what you were meant to do here. Okay, so if you're interested in that, then get back to us, send us an email or send Louise a message, and we will get the information out to you about that. Okay, brilliant. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you found this useful. Take care. Bye.